Welcome back to our cinematic journey. Today, we're diving deep into the wildly anticipated crossover of two of the most iconic characters in the Marvel Universe, Deadpool and Wolverine. Released in 2024, this multiverse adventure combines the chaos of Deadpool with the raw grit of Wolverine, creating an action-packed, humorous, and emotionally charged ride. Whether you're here for the time-bending plot, the Merc with a mouth's banter, or Logan's claws, this movie has it all. Before we dive into the detailed plot breakdown, let's hit you with 10 fascinating facts about the film. Fans have been clamoring for a proper Deadpool and Wolverine crossover ever since their rough start in X-Men Origins, Wolverine. This film finally brings them together in the way fans always wanted, with the classic Deadpool humor and Wolverine's grizzled attitude. This movie plays a pivotal role in the multiverse saga of the MCU, merging Fox's X-Men universe with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, through clever use of time variance authority, TVA, and multiverse elements. Hugh Jackman returns as Logan Wolverine, marking his first time reprising the role after his iconic farewell in Logan, 2017. His portrayal blends the seriousness of that film with the wackiness of Deadpool's world. This film marks Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool official entry into the MCU, blending his irreverent humor with a universe that is typically more family-friendly. True to Deadpool fashion, the film is filled with fourth wall breaks, as Deadpool acknowledges everything from Disney's takeover of Fox to his interactions with Wolverine over the years. The story centers heavily on the Time Variance Authority, TVA, from Loki, expanding the MCU's exploration of the multiverse and time manipulation. The film features surprising cameos from Marvel characters, including a variant of Johnny Storm, played once again by Chris Evans, Blade, and Gambit, bringing nostalgic nods to fans of both the MCU and the old Fox X-Men films. Cassandra Nova, the evil twin sister of Charles Xavier, steps in as the film's main antagonist. Her dark and twisted plans to destroy the multiverse make her one of the most formidable foes Wolverine and Deadpool have faced. The movie raked in over $1.3 billion worldwide, making it one of the top-grossing films of 2024 and cementing the popularity of both Deadpool and Wolverine in the MCU. The perfect balance of humor and heart. Despite its chaotic action and humor, the film deals with themes of sacrifice, redemption, and the struggle of living with past traumas, especially for Logan, whose character arc remains deeply emotional. The movie kicks off with a direct connection to Deadpool 2, 2018, where Wade Wilson, Deadpool, used Cable's time travel device to save his girlfriend, Vanessa Carlyle, preventing her tragic death. However, Wade's actions have far-reaching consequences. Wade, ever the curious troublemaker, decides to travel from his home universe, Earth 10,005, where Fox's X-Men exist, to the sacred timeline, Earth 616, the prime reality of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Wade, now on Earth 616, hopes to join the Avengers. Of course, his approach is unconventional, showing up uninvited to Happy Hogan's house, making pop culture references and dropping his usual R-rated humor. Unsurprisingly, Happy Hogan rejects Deadpool outright, unwilling to let someone as unpredictable as him join Earth's mightiest heroes. Defeated, Wade returns to his universe. Fast forward 6 years, and Wade's life has taken a drastic turn. After breaking up with Vanessa, Wade has retired from his mercenary ways and works as a used car salesman alongside his friend and former X-Force member, Peter Wisdom. Life seems dull for the Merc with a mouth until his birthday party changes everything. During Wade's birthday bash, he's suddenly captured by the Time Variance Authority, TVA. Enter Paradox, a high-ranking TVA agent who explains to Wade the fragile nature of the multiverse. Paradox reveals that Wade's timeline is destabilizing due to the death of its anchor being, none other than Logan, Wolverine, who had died protecting his daughter Laura, as seen in Logan. Without Logan, Wade's universe, Earth 10,005, is deteriorating. However, Paradox's plan is far more sinister than it seems. He intends to use a device called the Time Ripper to accelerate the destruction of Wade's universe. Realizing Paradox's deception, Wade steals a TemPad, the TVA's time travel device, and embarks on a mission to resurrect Logan, hoping to save his reality. Wade travels through the multiverse, hopping from one reality to another in search of a replacement Wolverine. After encountering several hilarious and bizarre Logan variants, Wade eventually brings one back to the TVA, only for Paradox to reveal that an anchor being cannot be replaced. Paradox also informs Wade that the Logan he found is considered the worst Wolverine in the multiverse. Sensing something is off, Wade begins to suspect that Paradox is acting without the TVA's knowledge. When Paradox realizes Wade is onto him, he sends both Wade and the Logan variant to the Void, a desolate place where timelines go to die, and where the monstrous entity Alioth consumes everything. In the Void, Wade convinces the grizzled Logan to help him by promising that the TVA can restore Logan's timeline. The two unlikely allies are soon captured, along with Johnny Storm, Chris Evans, by the villain Cassandra Nova, the powerful and sadistic twin sister of Professor Charles Xavier. Cassandra has made a dark deal with the TVA to oversee the Void, and her plans involve using the Time Ripper to collapse all timelines into one controllable reality. After witnessing Cassandra murder Johnny Storm, Wade and Logan escape. They soon encounter a quirky variant of Deadpool called Nice Pool, who leads them to a resistance group. This ragtag band of survivors includes characters like Laura, X-23, Elektra, Blade, and Gambit. Logan realizes Wade has been lying about the TVA's ability to fix his timeline, leading to a brutal fight between the two. Both are left unconscious, but they are rescued by the resistance group. After convincing Logan to join their cause, Wade and the team launch an attack on Cassandra's fortress. Their goal: block her psychic powers using Juggernaut's helmet. In a chaotic battle, Wade and Logan manage to temporarily neutralize Cassandra's powers. However, Pyro, one of Cassandra's followers, betrays her on behalf of Paradox. Cassandra is nearly killed, but is healed when Wade convinces Logan to remove Juggernaut's helmet. She opens a portal to Earth 10,005, and Logan and Wade follow her through. Cassandra, now fully aware of Paradox's true plan, kills Pyro and follows Wade and Logan to Earth 10,005. She learns about the Time Ripper and plans to use it to destroy all timelines, leaving only the Void under her control. She summons an army of Deadpool variants, leading to a chaotic battle that pits Wade, Logan, and the Resistance against a legion of alternate Deadpools. During the final confrontation, Paradox informs Wade and Logan that the only way to stop the Time Ripper is for one of them to destroy it, which will result in their death. Both Wade and Logan decide to share the burden, combining their powers to destroy the Time Ripper, killing Cassandra in the process. Miraculously, Wade and Logan survive the ordeal, having split the energy between them. Hunter B-15 from the TVA arrives to arrest Paradox, commending Wade and Logan for preventing the collapse of the multiverse. In the film's final moments, Wade asks the TVA to save the resistance group from the Void and change Logan's timeline to prevent the suffering he endured. Hunter B-15 refuses, explaining that Logan's history is what made him the hero he is today. However, she allows Logan to stay in Wade's universe. Wade and Logan return to Wade's home, where Wade finally reconciles with Vanessa after all these years, with some emotional encouragement from Logan. Deadpool and Wolverine is a multiverse extravaganza that seamlessly blends action, humor, and heart. The chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman is electric, bringing together two of Marvel's most beloved characters in a film packed with nostalgic nods, outrageous action sequences, and emotional depth. The movie is more than just a fun crossover. It's a story of redemption, loss, and friendship, The mix of multiverse chaos, TVA shenanigans, and Deadpool's irreverent humor makes this film a standout entry in the MCU. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Deadpool and Wolverine, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more cinematic journeys. Until next time, keep your timelines intact, and remember, no fourth wall is safe with Deadpool around. See you in the next video.